I'm back again with another one for y'all. I asked 100 people their most controversial opinion.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I think I would date a rapist.
What?
I'm about to ask 100 random people for their most controversial opinion. And after we get 100, I'll be asking 100 different people to vote on which one is the most controversial.
This is insane!
Oh my god.
Let's start asking.
First of all, you can't change your gender. Why are we being gaslit into thinking that's a thing? That's not a thing. If you want to be a guy and you want to wear lipstick, if you want to wear high heels, that's cool. Do it. But you can't go get surgery and then just say you're a girl.
Taylor Swift is not talented, very overrated.
Why do you think she's overrated?
Her singing is meh, she can't dance, and her music tastes like unseasoned food.
Unseasoned food.
Yeah.
A&W is a really bad fast food restaurant.
I believe in every conspiracy theory about the government.
On hers, I'll say yes. I think it's naive to think we're the only ones out here.
So aliens are real.
Yes.
I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. We had a top 5 offense last year. We brought back George Pickens on the franchise tag.
I'll be honest, I didn't really listen to what you said. I was just lost in your voice.
Really appreciate that. It just made my day.
Really?
The voice and the face for radio.
Definitely have the voice. Yeah.
If you're dating a man and there's a woman harassing him, calling his phone 24/7, it's his fault, not hers. Like, women aren't crazy like that.
He's making her crazy.
Yes.
My controversial opinion
Women
is
aren't
I feel
crazy
like
like that.
sex work is very glamorized and young girls shouldn't look up to that.
I don't like weddings. We've turned it into this whole money grab.
ABBA is terrible.
Transsexual women are not real women.
There should be laws for walking on the sidewalk as there is driving on the road.
They're walking too slow.
You're supposed to walk on the right side. There should be a good flow going on.
I think like some places don't offer enough mat leave.
AI being used for art is ruining art as a whole.
One of my controversial opinions is that I freaking love fedoras.
People are very sensitive nowadays, like being scared to share your opinion because you're scared of getting canceled.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I think I would date a rapist.
Bombaclat wallahi.
I don't think it's that bad. You know, people could change. And if he says that he's changed.
Did she say racist or rapist? I didn't hear that right.
Then I could forgive him and then we could be in love forever. Don't you agree? People can change, right?
Fantasy. What did she say?
I agree, people can change.
That's how I would date a rapist.
Why don't you just date someone who's not?
No, I could do that too, but like if he tells me that he raped somebody like later on and I liked him, like of course I'm gonna be devastated. But then like he isn't raping anybody anymore because he stopped and he's dating me now. But I wouldn't.
And then on the news today, a former couple, you know how that usually goes. And they say, "Oh, I didn't see. I was madly in love and I see the red flags." Man, the red flag was there before you even started dating.
Mind dating everybody.
I don't like Drake when he's acting tough.
Why do you think he tries to act tough?
I think it's just...
I believe people can change, yeah, but God. Yeah, that's a controversial one for sure.
The idea that you're selling an image to people, both the people in the culture and the people outside the culture.
Time loops in movies are bullshit. So for example, in Interstellar, him being able to affect his own past from the future doesn't make any sense.
What about
Mine is that time loops are fine.
And you?
I think there's a middle ground and there's some constraints that have to be respected.
All of us should feel pain, and the more pain, the better, because that's how we grow as people.
Not talking about political opinions when you're like in a friendship.
So you think in a friend group you should keep your political opinion to yourself?
Yeah.
Dogs shouldn't be able to just go on public sidewalks.
More public spaces should be kid-free, like restaurants, etc. Just 18 plus.
What do you hate about kids?
They can be chaotic, running around, screaming.
You shouldn't have to ask for ketchup when you're at McDonald's. They'll drive away and then I'll realize I don't have any ketchup. I can't turn around not in traffic, you know what I mean?
People want to think that having a higher degree means that you're successful. Oftentimes that doesn't really get you anywhere.
Not paying your rent isn't really that bad because it's just a pain in the ass to get evicted anyways. You can skip a couple months.
Have you ever missed your rent?
Yeah, it's worked out.
You're chilling.
Yeah. On that line of properties.
It's good when you're the tenant, but it's definitely not good when you're the landlord. It's so fun and games. Like, it's really all encouraging people to not pay rent. Yes, the economy is dead, bro. But imagine you own a house, you're also trying to survive because the mortgage ain't paying. So, you got people like him. Nah, you ain't gotta pay him, man.
It's left. I think Plan B should be free. Yes. I just don't think that homeless people should be blamed for being homeless. It's like the city's fault.
Girls and guys can be friends.
The state of Israel should not exist. Period, point blank.
And why do you think it should not exist?
The creation of Israel was illegal to begin with. I mean, the UN and Britain decided that. Not really a fair shake. Also, the Palestinians were one of the only countries that was allowing Jewish refugees post-Holocaust into their country en masse. They were housing them, feeding them. They turned on them. And if Palestine is the land where Judaism originated, then how dare you? Because they are your people.
I think that hot dogs are sandwiches. Because if you think about like a sandwich, it's just bread, meat, and then bread. And then a hot dog, what's hot dog? Bread, meat, and more bread.
We are 1/3 of the way there, and I'm pretty curious to see how the voting segment is going to turn out. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's head to the mall to ask more people. What is your most controversial opinion?
I love that my phone listens to me because then I don't have to try and remember to look up certain things. It just sends me ads. I'm not important enough.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide, so I'm like, sure, help me out.
Trump is an idiot.
Tipping culture is a bit out of hand. A lot of places it's expected, and the behavior to earn these tips is like not even granted. Sometimes I don't even know my waiter's name and they ask for a tip.
I don't believe that there's God at all.
We pay a lot of taxes here in Toronto, and I don't think we're getting our return on what we pay.
Girls playing boy sports. I think like girls can play any sport.
What kind of sport would be an example?
Football. Maybe that's why they invented rugby.
Do more girls play rugby?
I believe so. But that's not fair. See? We should get to play football.
In a relationship, the men have to pay more than a girl. I think like 90%.
90% men pay.
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo because he have a lot of aura.
Well, I'm currently in a debate with someone about wrap pizzas.
Wrap pizzas?
Yes, instead of having like dough as the base, you have like a wrap, like a tortilla wrap.
And you like this?
Yeah, it's delicious. And then you put corn on it. I'm so sorry, I know.
I'm worried the right wing is taking over.
We should be putting spikes on the road to reduce the number of cars.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one.
You agree?
Yeah, why not?
Just spikes all over the road.
For the greater good.
Pineapple is good on pizza.
GPA does kind of matter in school.
Misogyny is probably more ingrained into society than we think it is. A lot of girls, for example, are less likely to pursue math, not because they're not good at it or like they're not sort of like naturally inclined. It's just because the way that girls are socialized, it's like we have a hard time excelling in subjects like that because we're not encouraged to try again if we fail at something. If men fail at something, they are more likely to sort of pick themselves back up and like try again.
What is your most controversial opinion?
Okay, I think that school should be optional for people who truly want to go.
What level of school?
High school should be optional for people who really, really want to.
What about you?
I think that voting.
High school? Nah, fam. A lot of people needs to go to high school. Nah, I needed to go to high school.
Should kind of be the same way because I think that if we let younger people who want to vote, then maybe we would have a more willing society.
You would say lower.
Hell no. Younger people vote. How young?
The voting age.
I would say like you should be able to apply to vote at a younger age.
I'm not a big Donald Trump fan.
With overpaying taxes, the younger generations can't afford a home. So there's something wrong with the system that we live in, right? I have a home, I'm a homeowner, and it's still very difficult.
I don't think I can remember if I ever had one.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
There should be more done for disabled people and wheelchair users to get around the city.
You would like it to be easier?
Yes. Very much so.
Bulbasaur as my starter.
So you would pick Bulbasaur?
Yeah.
What do you like about Bulbasaur so much?
You got that bulb. You got that sword. You be soaring.
Anything else?
You got that vine whip.
Affordability crises are not something that we can overlook.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. That the world is getting better.
Why do you think the world is getting better?
There's innovation happening. And with AI, things are going to become more efficient. I just think the world is getting better no matter what. We just have to wait like a few thousand years probably.
Not in our life.
Hey, you dropped it.
Thank you.
No worries. Perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
You have so many different religions telling you a lot about different parts of your prayer and how things supposed to go in life.
You believe in only one religion?
Yeah, only one.
And which religion is that?
The real one, nice religion.
Some people shouldn't be allowed to fly. They don't know airplane etiquette. Only go up when your zone is cold. Don't stand up immediately. Put your personal item under the bin unless there's space above, that kind of thing.
I'm not happy with the way President Trump runs his state, whatever.
I really don't have any. I'm just happy to be here, happy to be sitting next to you.
I don't think it's controversial though, is it? Because
no, I just said I don't have any, big head.
Listen, I said I'm not happy with Mr. Trump.
Okay, that's good. That's good for you.
Is it controversial
that bike lane should be controversial? Like the fact that we're talking about tearing it up still, like it's insane.
Criminals should be held more accountable for their actions.
I don't love tipping culture.
I feel like people in this world, they try to say LeBron's the GOAT, they say LeBron's the best to ever do it, but then they haven't seen me.
Why aren't you in the league?
Humble.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I don't think we should give good customer service to people who are just really bad to you. Like they're like super rude.
So you should be able to ignore them, fight them, just like a 1-2, like a quick.
Let's settle it in the fitting rooms, you know?
More.
I know this guy. He's had enough. He's had enough. Whatever he do, he's had enough. you can just see how he hesitated to like, oh, you know what I mean?
Just like a 1-2, like a quick.
Look,
so you should be able to ignore them, fight them.
No.
Just like a 1-2, like a quick.
So let's settle it in the fitting rooms, you know?
More privacy.
Exactly. And the other customers don't need to see nothing.
And which store do you work at? Which location? On that note, it was time to head to the third and final location. What is your most controversial opinion?
That Michael Jackson is still alive.
Why do you think he's still alive?
I believe it in my heart. And he had like a closed casket. I think it's also just because I want him to be alive because I love him.
What are your thoughts about the kid stuff?
I don't think he did it. I think he's innocent.
Just go with the flow. Big artists for themselves. I know it's really complicated. It's just ups and downs. Just go with the flow.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Shawarma is the best food ever.
Men should always pay on all dates.
Do you think men should pay 100% of the time?
I think yes, because they are providers. If he doesn't have money, he should not have a relationship.
Sadism is underrated.
And put some of your own, man. Don't pay for that, man. What? Don't pay for that, man. It's 2026. Don't pay for that, man. Don't let them guilt trip into paying for that, man. If you want to pay, yeah, pay because you want to pay. Not because you feel obligated to. And this treatment should be for like your wife kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a #1 believer in if you invite someone out, you should be paying for them. This makes sense. You know, if anyone comes to you like, oh, take me out, and they expect you to pay. Those are, I call them free lunch niggas. Don't be a free lunch nigga, boys. Don't be a free lunch nigga, man. If you genuinely want to pay, you know, just because you want to help this person out, because you know they be hungry out here, you know, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that. But don't feel like, oh, because I'm the man. Don't lead you with your wallet. That's one thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Imagine going on your first date and you're just leading with your money, bro. And your ass is what? Average out here. You ain't rich. Right? And then somehow you bag the girl and you know now you're dating. What do you think is gonna be expected in their head? That. Oh, I got a man. No, now she got all these Instagram stories. Restaurants, you know. Your face never in them too. Probably. But you're just paying. Then you get to a point and start arguing with yourself like, damn, I mean, this girl's this is that. No, it's how you accepted it from the start. You know, I believe if you invite someone out, you should be paying for them. You know, just that simple. But don't be free lunch niggas out here. Little birds out here, man. they will be like, I feel like they just be chilling sometimes. They be like, you know what, that nigga's nice. I'm calling him. Let me see if he can take me out. Ring, ring, ring. Yeah, I'll take you out. Oh, what do you want to eat? Free lunch, nigga. You go out there, you know, become convenient. So, you know, just put in just enough to keep your ass around. Putting you on game right now, man. Don't be a free lunch nigga. Don't be a free lunch nigga. Your wife, cool, you know. Girlfriend? There's levels to that. But, yeah. Men pay 90% of the time. From the first date? That's crazy. If you're youngin', old, or whatever, hey man, the world is evil. Make sure you know what the hell you is doing out here. Don't be naive. I know some of you niggas haven't gone through that phase of realization. You need to go through it. And then you're gonna realize, you know what? Maybe I'm doing too much. I'll never understand. I'll never understand it. What? I'll never understand it. Even if I was rich. Because if I'm going on a date or something, I'm rich, bruv. If you invited me out, you're paying. If I invited you out, I'm paying for it. See? You know? People want free lunch out here. Economy's getting hard.
Everyone has a point in their life where they have to realize sadness is part of the life and they have to deal with it no matter what.
Like, you know how right now we eat like 5 times a day? That's actually us being a cactus in a rainforest. If you think about it from like evolutionary biology perspective, we could go like days without our next meal.
So do you think more people should be fasting?
100%.
The healthcare industry isn't made for women.
I'm from Ukraine, right? I don't support Russia in any sense or Russian people in any sense. I hate everything about that.
Kids is a choice. I've chosen not to.
That we don't treat life as it should be.
How do you think we should be treating life?
People like to complicate shit. Pardon my French. We like to complicate it. Life is so simple. We don't need to worry about a 9-to-5 schedule. About do I need this or do I want that? It doesn't matter about that. It's just
first date, men has to pick.
I don't know if this first pick for the Leafs is going to change anything next year.
I think gambling supports positive mental.
I feel like life is simple for sure. Agreed. People just definitely make it complicated. I don't know how these are controversial. Like, I'd say 50% of these are not even, they have nothing to do with controversy. But I believe life is simple for sure. You know, it's like most people don't know what they want in life. That's why it's a bit hard for them. So then they put themselves in this hard lifestyle, you know, and they're not happy. You know, so I feel like life should be, you know what you want, and you work towards that. You know, if you don't know what you want in life, bro, it's definitely gonna be hard because you don't know what angle. You don't even know what you want. You know, I know the whole economy, everything is kind of like programmed everyone to just work. Like, why people hate it? Because you're doing things you don't even want to be doing, but you feel obligated to do it because either you feel like they've put this standard of lifestyle that you gotta leave, when in reality you don't even want that lifestyle, you know. So I feel like there's levels to what you want. It's like what you want in life, and there's levels to the hardship to how you're gonna reach that. You know, for example, if you're trying to be a successful person, if you want to live a life, quiet life somewhere, you know, there's levels to this. You know, if you just want to live a normal 9-to-5 life, that's very achievable. You know, and of course the higher the bigger the reward they had. Life is, but as long as you're enjoying it in the process, hey man, life is short. You don't know when you're gonna go. You know, you gotta definitely find a way to simplify your life and how you're approaching your stuff, because otherwise, man, everything is gonna seem chaotic. Like, I've always told myself, like, what, 90% of the stuff we stress about, not even 90, probably like 99% of the stuff we stress about in this world, it's pointless if you look at the grand scheme of the grand picture. Like, we're gonna die, bro. I'm not saying you should live your life reckless and not, but if you look at the majority of the stuff people be stressed about, it's like, bro, how is that even important? Yes, it may seem important in the moment, but look at your life in the grand scheme. How is this little situation paint the grand picture, you know what I'm saying, of my life on earth as I'm alive? What am I stressed about this little situation? You know, whether I stress about it or not, either it's gonna happen, it's already happened. I don't know, man, I'm yapping out.
Mental health. I think that humans should die. We're really bad for the planet. We're the most selfish creatures to ever exist. If you look at dinosaurs, you watch a dinosaur documentary, they've been around for billions and billions of years. They've come back bigger. Humans have been here for not even a fraction of the time, and we're destroying each other. We're cruel to each other. We're mean to each other. We want to, like, get rid of each other, and we should just all die for the planet.
For the planet.
For the planet.
Yo, I think peptides should be FDA approved and legal.
It's not all that great to own a home. Renting is way better.
Get rid of like the gentle parenting. Bring a little bit more discipline back. Kids are.
I agree with everything that you said. Gentle parenting is killing the universe. You know, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's actually, I feel like to an extent, it's failing your kids. You know, definitely agree with that. Renting versus owning, I feel like it depends on the area. But yeah, some people will say, oh, I reckon owning is better. You know, yes, it may come with a lot of extra stuff to deal with, but I always think of owning a house as like, it may seem like nothing's happening, but I feel like owning a house is almost like you have a job and just putting your money in there, you know. Whereas renting, you're in a club, you know, just burning cash for sure, you know, helping someone else. Ooh, think about it this way. It's like, of course, you're helping someone else pay their mortgage when that would have been your house. It's just less steps because you ain't gotta worry about extra stuff. You just gotta worry about rent and other bills, you know. But if you really think about it, yes, it is a bit cheaper, but that rent you're doing most likely paying that person's mortgage. So like I said before, owning a house, I feel like, yeah, man, it seems like it's hard. Yeah, I'm paying a lot, blah, blah, blah. That's because you're looking at it from, I'm not earning. I'm just seem like I'm losing money. But in reality, as long as a house stands, you know, God forbid your house don't burn down or stuff like that, depending on the area as well, most likely you're just growing your money in that house. After a few years, not even, you can sell it. Get your money maybe 2 times, 3 times. You know, so I don't know, depends. But I'm always for owning. I know this economy right now is crazy. You know, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it seems like pretty hard to get a decent house out here. But I feel like renting seem cheaper, seem less mental energy, but I feel like you're just burning cash, to be honest. There's people that have been renting at one house for years, 15 years plus. Not a cent to that house that stays. In reality, if that was your house, man, you could sell that, get your money back or more. Most likely with more, you know. equity that go up. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I'm definitely for owning.
They aren't scared. They're entitled. Not that they have to be scared, don't get me wrong, but they have no respect anymore.
Drake is not that good. Drake is not. Oh. Sorry, Iceman dropped. Ooh. The album was mid. Maid of Honor was mid. Absolutely dog water.
I'm Persian. I'm against the monarchy. I don't think it's good. A lot of people love it. I don't like it.
I feel like pandas are just polar bears in disguise.
So they're secretly polar bears.
Yeah.
So how did they become pandas? And why are they pandas?
I think like the government dyes them.
How did you first come to this conclusion?
Deep dive on Reddit. McDonald's is overrated.
I mean this like from a good place in my heart. Bringing back masculinity. I feel like men can provide for women. I'm like, if they just do that more, it'll make women want to be not out at the club and instead like at home with you and everything like that.
What is your most controversial opinion?
That brother's very naive.
That men's voices aren't low anymore. My most controversial opinion is I think truck drivers are compensating with their trucks because they're compensating for something else.
Men don't have the capacity to not be lustful.
So you think all men are lustful?
Yes.
I don't like sushi.
I don't like sushi either.
You're Asian and you don't like sushi.
Well, I'm Chinese. I don't really like peanut butter. It gives me a headache.
We should teach religion in schools.
And what about you?
I guess.
So also teaching religion in school.
That Daenerys Targaryen is the prince that was promised. And it's not Jon Snow. And you can't convince me that it's Jon Snow.
Not Jon Snow.
I don't like Chipotle.
What about you?
I don't think you should drink on random days. You should only drink if you're like getting drunk. Why are you drinking otherwise? Like that's a waste of money.
And before I knew it, I was at 99 opinions with one more to go. What is your most controversial opinion?
I would say feminism.
What about feminism?
Now
that we have 100 controversial opinions, it's time to put them all on a board and ask 100 more people to vote to determine the most controversial one of them all. This is the board with all 100 opinions. Now let's go find 100 more people to vote. On this board, there are 100 controversial opinions. All I need you to do is pick which one you think is the most controversial.
Okay. Maybe the only religion that exists is Christianity. Yeah.
Perfect. I think this one, yeah.
The world is getting
better, yeah.
Could you just make a small tally right under it?
Yeah.
Just a line up? Perfect.
You can't change your gender is very controversial.
Perfect.
In relationship, men should pay 90% of the time. Okay, that's controversial.
90% is too much, you think?
Yeah, it is too much. It's like,
we ain't got too much money out here. The first few people all picked different answers, but as I approached 25 votes, one opinion was clearly standing out. So we have asked 25 people to vote so far, and right now, there is one opinion that is taking the lead. Bruh. I might need like more space for the tallies later on, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, oh my god, I would date a rapist. Yeah, that's crazy.
This is insane. I would date a rapist. This is the most controversial opinion I've ever seen.
Dating
a rapist is pretty bad.
Oh god, really?
What do you mean really? Sorry.
We are halfway there. We have 50 votes total.
People in their fantasies, bro. People in their fantasies, dog.
Right now, there is one opinion that is taking the lead at 26 votes. Although one opinion was pulling far ahead in the votes, there was another opinion that surprisingly caught people's attention too. What do you dislike about fedora hats so much?
Just not a fan of how they look.
Who the hell is wearing fedoras?
Wow.
Yeah, that's a scary one. I mean, fedora hats is up there though.
Yeah.
Fedora hats is very up there.
Fedora hats.
Oh my goodness, what did the fedora hat do to you? After 100 votes, the results were pretty one-sided. Surprisingly, people weren't a big
Oh, they're voting what's the most controversial one. Yeah, okay. I was thinking they were agreeing with it. They were voting what's the most controversial.
big fan of fedora hats for some reason.
Yeah, man. It's your boy. I think I should do like a... Oh, man. I gotta do a thumbnail real quick. Does it have the thumbnail and the thing that doesn't? That's a good spot. I wonder how long it'll be taking it. Man, I'm just trying to take a thumbnail here. Why is this taking me long? Night time. Ooh, that's crazy. Alright, man. That's that. You're probably gonna see this video in about a few days, because I'm just scheduling them. Your boy's about to go on a little trip, so I ain't gonna be here.